We know they're a good team on the counterattack, but we also felt that we would get opportunities to get at them. So from a fan standpoint, I thought, it was probably a very, very entertaining game. When we equalized in the second half, I thought we had some really good chances right after that we didn't, parlay. And obviously they had some good chances in the last, 15 minutes, that they were unlucky not to parlay. So it was an end-to-end game.
When Clint signed, I don't remember him saying too often that one of the reasons he wanted to come back was to win trophies. He had a lot of other reasons, but that wasn't one of them. And I'm curious if that's what you remember, and if it was something you talked about with him when he was thinking.
Well, I told him after the game, give me a big hug. This is the first trophy. We're going to get a few more. But, it's all about, at the end of the day, people want to win championships and people want to win trophies. And, that's the attitude that we have in our locker room, and that's the attitude we've always approached the Open Cup with. So we need to figure out a way when we get into the MLS Cup playoffs to keep the first game close, because if we can take it to a one-off game, we do pretty well.
Was that something
in one-off games?
He talked about back when he was signing a summer ago, that he hadn't won something and he thought Seattle?
No, it wasn't something that we directly talked about, but I think any competitive athlete, that's implied. If they're not interested in that, then they're probably not playing at the level that he's playing at.
What makes his chemistry with Obafemi so good? And obviously, it looks like they've been playing together.
They just find each other. They know where each other are on the field all the time. When Clint has the ball, he knows where Oba is, and when Oba has the ball, he knows where Clint is, and they just find each other. And the combination they had on Clint's goal, was fantastic, and Oba then scores the third goal, which was great as well. But they're just, it's the same thing at practice. We always play them together when we play 6v6, 8v8, doesn't matter. We always put them on the team together. So they've just developed a really good relationship with each other, and they trust each other. They trust that if they make the run for each other, the guy's going to try and get them the ball.
What about Oba coming off the bench? You left him at the start, but
yeah, Oba's got a little bit of a strain, so we didn't feel he could go 90 minutes. So we said he said it was starting to feel better. I asked him at halftime. I said, I think I need you. Can you go? In the second half, he says, yeah, I can go. And so we said, be ready at 60. And so that was the plan. Chad Barrett did a great job, got the equalizer for us. But Oba was, was our plan to be able to bring him off the bench.
Clint had that clear chance early on. He could have made it 1-0 really early. What went through your mind when you see that sail over, and do you have any doubts he kind of shake that off and get another one?
Well, he's a goal scorer, so those guys all have amnesia. The good ones do, and they can't remember that one. And they go on to the next play. But certainly we were thinking, hey, there's one, and we thought we had a couple others that we were right there on as well, and we didn't take as well as maybe we should have. I think Chad Barrett had one as well early on. But it's one of those things in a game with two quality teams. And Jim Curtin's done a great job here with Philly Union. I don't know if I'm his agent, but I think he deserves a shot at this thing. But they were a tough team, and we knew it was going to be a tough game. And in games like this, every team gets chances. And at the end, I think I said the day before the game, it's going to come down to which team finishes their chances. But both teams will get chances, and that's the way it turned out.
Hey guys.